an idea, the first thing you need to do, you need to write it down. And you write it down in this way. The first thing, you have to design a business model, and I'm going to make it simple for them. What is a business model?
Yes.
A business model is three things. The first thing, your idea, no matter how good it is, you have to make sure it is solve a specific problem. Write it down. What is the problem that you want to solve?
All right.
Right?
Let me slow it down. It must solve a specific problem.
A problem.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
So from there, after you identify the problem, you have to identify the group of people by Lauren, they are experiencing that problem.
Okay.
Right? That's
Yes.
your customers.
Yes.
Right? And then from there, you need to make sure that those people will be in a position to afford whatever it is that you're solving.
Yes.
Because people, sometimes you ask people, who is your customer, right? And they
Yeah.
will say they're selling to everybody. You can't sell to everybody.
Yeah.
You have to be clear in your mind. Like, for example, right now, I'm a business consultant.
Yes.
And I know that there are lots of businesses that need my services. But not everybody who needs my services is my client. My client is somebody who needs my services, and they also can afford me. So
Yes.
these people, they need to make sure that when you start a business, make sure that the people that you want to solve the problem for, they are in a position to pay you. They are willing to pay you.
Yes.
So after you have identified the problem and the target market, the second question is, how are you going to sell this problem to them? This
Yes.
is when we're talking about a service or a product.
Yes.
Like right now the problem is that businesses are failing, right?
Yes.
So, and then the failure businesses are already identified the customer group, the entrepreneurs and business owners. Then how am I going to reach these people? So I'm reaching these people through specific products such as what business plans, those lists and everything, right? That is the first part. And the second one is, how are you going to reach these people? How are you going to market to them? It starts with these people. Go back to those people okay, if you want to sell to young people, right? Okay, if your product is for young people, where do we find young people? If young people are found in school, it means you can't be advertising on a platform where young people are not found. If you want, for example, right now, let's just do this simple example. If your product is for old people, and then old people are not social media, you can't be advertising on social media. It means you need to go to those community meetings, or you need to do the house to house, or you need to find a way to reach old people so that you can sell to them. Then the last thing is, how much will it cost me to execute this idea? The cost. Funding requirements of this idea, the resources that you need, you list them. Then from there, how are you going to make money? What ways are you going to make money? Okay, I'm going to make money by providing advice, mentorship, the buka, 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving an example with me.
Yes.
So people need to find ways, how are they going to make money? Because you can have a good idea and be clear on how you're going to sell it. But if you don't know how you're going to make money, then why are you in business? Because you're in business to make money. So that is like the simplest way to do it. And at this point, this is where, when you are clear, the third stage, how you're going to make money, is the one that gives you an idea whether this thing is profitable or not. Because you're going to match your cost, how much it will cost you to launch this thing, and how are you going to make money. So if you're not going to be, if the costs are how they're more than the money that you're going to be making, you shouldn't be executing the idea, unless if you're going to change the solution or you're going to refine something. But you shouldn't be executing an idea, even if it's the nicest idea, if you're not going to make money. If that's the case, if you want to continue with it, then just do an NPO and don't get into business.